Hi, Dr. Alex here, and welcome to a special video in which we see the anti-trekker, rather appropriately on Halloween, confronting his inner demons. Specifically, we see anti-trekker coming to terms with the fact that I, Dr. Alex, have a sexier English voice than anti-trekker does. Now, this may come as no surprise to most people. After all, I have the unfair advantage of being English and the accent being my own. However, anti-trekker has frequently denied that I have a sexier voice, or certainly has been fooling himself that he has a sexier voice than I do. Now, I would never say that I have a sexier voice than anti-trekker because that would be immodest, in addition to the fact that there is no point in stating the obvious. However, the spirit of Halloween seems to have gripped anti-trekker and forced him to face his inner demons, such that eventually he had to come forth with a confession that I did indeed, apparently, to his own ears and his own mind, have a sexier English voice.
Okay.
So how sometimes whenever a certain British doctor is on, I'll read his comments with my sexy British voice, which is nowhere near as sexy as his sexy British voice, I admit.
Yeah, that's true.
But hey,
it's true. You just said you admit.
At least he's not here right now to hear that. That's good.
Now, as we see here, as he said it, he obviously thought I wasn't able to hear him. By a bizarre coincidence, I had turned on the stream at almost exactly the point he was actually saying it. And although Anti-Trekker attempted to backtrack a little, we all heard what he said, including Mrs. Anti-Trekker, Bridget.
Yes.
Which is nowhere near as sexy as his sexy British voice, I admit.
Yeah, that's true.
But hey,
it's true.
So, just in case you missed it, here it is again, and again, and again.
My sexy British voice, which is nowhere near as sexy as his sexy British voice, I admit.
My sexy British voice, which is nowhere near as sexy as his sexy British voice, I admit. My sexy British voice, which is nowhere near as sexy as his voice, I admit.
As we know, Anti-Trekker may or may not actually be Marty McFly. We never see them in the same room at the same time, so perhaps it would be worth listening to it in his alternate voice as Marty McFly.
Okay.
So how sometimes whenever a certain British doctor is on, I'll read his comments with my sexy British voice, which is nowhere near as sexy as his sexy British voice, I admit.
Yeah, that's true.
But hey,
it's true. You just said you admit.
At least he's not here right now to hear that. That's good.
Also, if you play it backwards, you'll hear a subtle message woven into it. Did you hear it? Yes, that's right. If you play it backwards and then imagine you're listening to it forwards, it actually says, Dr. Alex has a sexier English voice. Anyway, enough of torturing Anti-Trekker. He's clearly suffered enough coming to terms with this uncomfortable and unpleasant truth. But through the truth, we are ultimately freed. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope Anti-Trekker enjoyed it too. And of course, Mrs. Anti-Trekker, Bridget, I hope you enjoyed it as well. And to all my listeners, take care.